Hi, my name is Hardell Vernon, and I'm with Cohort 14 with CSUN University, Cal State Northridge, where Dr. Ward is the instructor. And this video is dedicated to a therapy technique that will help kids or work with kids with their verb tense, past, present, and future, and also the verb to be with past, present, and future. And for materials, I have, and you can rearrange or replace things or change things depending on what's in your therapy room. But I have index cards that would remind the student that with every picture you show, you're going to show them these three. They're going to give you three sentences, and one of them is the right now he or she is, and yesterday he or she, and tomorrow he or she. So with every picture, you're gonna either point to this or have them laid out on the table and just kind of point to them, and or you could also have a whiteboard and just kind of as a reminder, yesterday he or she, right now he or she, and tomorrow he or she. You could use that. Now, as far as pictures, you would show the students a picture. Like, for example, this picture is a picture of a boy riding a bike, and you can see the word ride. And you're going to give them the verb, at least the base word, the base verb. And they give you three sentences with every picture. And you can point to the index cards that are laying on the table, and they're basically going to give you the right now, yesterday, and tomorrow. So with this one, the student would say, right now he is writing, or yet right now he is writing, yesterday he rode, and tomorrow he will ride. And if they needed help or anything, you could help them out with whatever tense that they had trouble with. And also what's on the back is the actual yesterday he rode, tomorrow, right now he is writing, and tomorrow he will write, if you can see that. And every picture has the past, present, and future tense of the verb. And like I said, you also give them the base word. So that one is the picture of a boy riding a bike. And this one is a picture of a girl, she's crying, as you can see that. And like I said, with every picture you show, the student would give you three sentences. For example, this one would be, yesterday she cried, right now she is crying, and tomorrow she will cry. And you can have the index cards laid out, or you can have the whiteboard to the side, just point to it. Eventually they would get the hang of it, knowing the order, yesterday, right now, tomorrow, yesterday, right now, tomorrow. And they would just learn the order of the sentences that you want. And again, if you can see that, it has the word cried. To you it's backwards, but yesterday she cried, right now she's crying, and tomorrow she will cry. And with every time they get it right, you could give them a sticker or or something, but you can have a lot of pictures so they can get a lot of practice. This one is a picture of a girl running, and you can see the verb run on the bottom. This one is a picture of a woman sleeping. You see the word sleep on the bottom. So yesterday she slept, tomorrow she will sleep. This one has a picture of a boy, he's feeding some pigeons. So yesterday he fed, and tomorrow he will feed. Right now he is feeding. It's a picture of a boy feeding pigeons. This is a picture of a teacher teaching. You see the base word on the bottom, and on the back it says taught. You can see that, taught, teaching, and will teach. And you can have pictures and pictures and pictures if you wanted to. This is a picture of a boy reading a book, and yesterday he read, of course, and tomorrow he will read. This is one that kids don't really get correct too often. It's the verb swing. And a lot of people think the past tense is swang, but it's actually swung. I even got confused. I had to look it up. And so with the ones that the kids have trouble with, you might have to model it for them or have them think about it a little bit, or give them a phonetic cue. Whatever you have to do, and eventually you might just have to model it and give them the answer. But you let them say it 4 or 5 times, and then the next session they would know it, or maybe after the 3rd or 4th session, and when they get to the place where they know it down tight, you can move on from there. And this is a picture of another one, past tense. It's a picture of a boy swimming, and the past tense of swim is actually swam. Yesterday he swam in the pool. And a lot of times kids don't know the past tense of irregular verbs, especially ones like that. And they might know this one. This is a picture of a girl reading. She's writing. She's writing something. And the past tense would be yesterday she wrote. And right now she's writing, and tomorrow she will write. So you can go through pictures, and more pictures. And some of them are, most of those I think are irregular, but some of them are regular verbs with the ed ending. Then you also have the verb to be. Now with the verb to be, you could have, I have an index card, and it says right now they, yesterday they, and tomorrow they. And there's 5 cards here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 cards here, and this one is they, and this one is right now we. Excuse me. And this one is right now I, and this one is right now it, and this one says right now you. You can see that. Excuse me, I have the sniffles. And you can show them the pictures that you showed them earlier, and this time they're going to give you the verb to be. So also, I have another handout here, and if you look here, it says right now they, and you show them the picture, and he would have to say right now they are writing. And on the back of the index card, it said right there, they are. And for yesterday they, he would be looking at the picture, and even though it's a picture of one person riding a bike, you would let him know you're gonna complete this sentence and say yesterday they. So hopefully he would say yesterday they were riding, and tomorrow they will be ride. Tomorrow they will ride. Sorry. And as you can see on the back, the index cards have the answers on the back, and if they get it right, you can give them a sticker or something like that. But there's one for each index card, each set of sentences. Right now we, you can see that, right now we, right now I, right now it, right now you. And you can have this and be pointing to this, and you can show them a picture, and you can switch pictures or whatever you want to do. And it's basically you working on the verb to be, the different versions of them. So you can switch it around. Even though it's like woman crying, the sentence that they give you is right now I. Right now I am crying, and you're listening for the verb I am, or the verb am. And for this one, on yesterday, you're listening for the verb was, and for the future tense, or for the future tense, it would be I will be, or tomorrow I will be crying. And for this one, records like this would be right now it, and you could switch pictures if you wanted to. And even though it's a woman running, you would show them this card, and they would have to complete the sentence. And with each picture goes 3 sentences like before. You can see that it's right now it is running. Yesterday it was running, so you're listening for the verb was, and tomorrow it will be running. So you're listening for it is, it was, and it will be for those. And then there's 5 of them. I have right now right now they, right now you, and here's the one with right now you. So you're listening for right now you are, right now yesterday you were, and tomorrow you will be. And you can kind of mix it up and do your thing there. But basically that's how you could work with students with the past, present, and future tense with just regular verbs, regular ending verbs with having an ed ending. You could also do irregular verbs like some of the ones I have. And on the verb to be, a lot of kids struggle with the verb to be, and a lot of kids struggle with the irregular verbs. But this is just one way, with pictures and visuals, because kids can touch the pictures, they can look at the pictures, and maybe it reminds them of something. When you give kids something tangible to look at or touch or feel, the sessions go better and easier. And with the index cards, it's just a little reminder of what sentence they're about to give you next and things like that. So this is just one therapy technique, using pictures and index cards to work with kids who have trouble, or they're working on verb tense, past, present, and future, and the verb to be, past, present, and future. So again, my name is Hardale Vernon, and that's my therapy technique. Thank you.